Outdoor 2018. I'm here at the Grangers stand with Paul. Now Paul, I spend a lot of time when I'm not doing things like this, in the rain, in the mud, wearing boots, wearing jackets that need some kind of care. So tell me a bit about the story of Grangers and why I need to choose Grangers as a product.
Well, first of all, Grangers has a history of 80 years. It was actually established in 1937, and some of the accolades that we have is that we have the formulations that proved the gear for Sir Edmund Hillary climbing Mount Everest in 1953.
Nice.
And we also supplied the British military as well in World War II. So clean and protection has been our sort of main background for many years. And obviously moving forwards, we had Sir Edmund Hillary in 1953, and we have people like Ben Saunders, Polar Explorer, right in 2018. So we're looking after explorers in the old days, and now racing forwards, we're looking after the latest Polar Explorers as well. So yeah, we're steeped in that kind of history of protection.
Okay, so what sort of products are you going to tell us about today?
Okay, well first of all I'm going to talk about footwear care, because when you're sort of out there in the bad weather, there's nothing worse than having cold, damp feet. So we're going to talk about clean and protection of footwear products. Okay. There's two main areas of footwear really. You've got leather, and then you've got suede, nubucks and multi-upper material footwear. So if we talk about leather first, if we start right at the beginning, when you've got a muddy pair of boots, just get a brush to take all the mud off, and then if you use a spray, Grangers Footwear and Gear Cleaner, this can be used to prepare the leather surface for treatment of wax. So clean the boots first with a footwear cleaner spray. Okay. It's also suitable for Gore-Tex membranes footwear as well. Okay, and then once you've got the footwear clean, depending on what you want to do, if you've got a Gore-Tex leather, for example, we have a breathable leather conditioner. So once you've got clean leather, you would apply this with a cloth and then make sure that it's gone into the leather and allow it to dry. Okay, and then when that's happened, you then go to Footwear Repel and spray a layer across the leather, and that means then that you've got a breathable cream that will allow the Gore-Tex membrane to do its work, and you'll have a breathable protective layer from the spray as well.
So that's like a DWR on
a DWR spray, that's correct.
Where you get that lovely beading on your boots.
Totally. So but it will maintain the breathability of Gore-Tex and event linings and so on and so forth.
Okay.
So that's sort of leather care for breathable membranes. And then if you're going to do some real extreme weather where it's very cold and there's a lot of abrasion, you're better off using either a G-wax or a waterproofing wax. And what happens is that this will go into the leather and it starts its protective properties from within the leather. So if you get any abrasions from that protection within the leather, it means that it will continue to be waterproof. Now, G-Wax has partial breathability, so it's still ideal for membrane leathers. But if you're going into extreme cold weather and you really want to just make sure those boots are proofed against all the elements, then you'd use a waterproofing wax. It does actually block breathable membranes, but when you're in an extreme situation, sometimes you just want to make sure you keep your feet dry. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't wear a leather boot generally at work now. I usually wear like a multi-synthetic upper. So what do I need for that?
Yeah, basically you would go back to the footwear gear and cleaner spray. If you use that, it will prepare the surface for proofing, so keep it nice and clean. As I mentioned before, it's suitable for actual membrane fabrics, so it's ideal for that. And then once you've cleaned the footwear, while the footwear is still damp, you would then spray from about 15 centimeters the Footwear Repel, and that will give you an invisible barrier across multiple materials, including suede, nubuck, leathers, fabrics, and that will shield you against stains and water. So that's all good protection.
Thanks very much, Paul.
Okay, thank you.